Captain Young would go on to be instrumental during the battles of Iwo Jima and Okinawa. However, the wooden ship you'll get a much better view of here on our left-hand side is the USS Constitution. The Constitution is the oldest naval warship still afloat in the entire world, having been built right here in Charlestown in 1797. With a hull of 17 to 21 inch thick live Georgian oak, she's all copper provided to us by Paul Revere himself. The Constitution is some unfinished hallways and staircases that lead absolutely nowhere, making it a real nightmare to walk around inside to try to find the city's mental health services. Boston shoreline needs to come up to, and you can actually find some of America's oldest restaurants here, including the Bell and Hand Tavern, established in 1795, the oldest continuously operated bar in all of America. You'll be able to find the Union Oyster House, opened in 1826, the oldest continuously operated restaurant in America, and a personal favorite of John F. Kennedy himself, who always used to take his lunch break there at booth number 18, now colloquially known as the Kennedy booth. There's tons of other historic restaurants dating back, some even as far as the 1600s with the Green Dragon, though it has had periods of being shut down, so it's not considered to be the oldest bar in America. But you will be able to see all of those coming up on the horrendous concrete building that we're driving next to. It is the Boston City Hall, where you can find the offices of Mayor Michelle Wu, the first woman and first Asian American to ever become mayor here in Boston. The Boston City Hall is said to be the ugliest building in the entire world. Built in the brutalist architecture style, it's been winning that award since 2008. And yes, they have the plaque on display in their lobby to prove it. If you're looking for a slightly more attractive government building, the old State House in front unnecessary. It was built in 1711, and it's from the very balcony on our left-hand side that Colonel Thomas Kraft read the Declaration of Independence on July 18, 1776. Now, folks, we are currently arriving at stop number 5, Quincy Market, Faneuil Hall, and Downtown Crossing. Here's back when Cliff used to work there. The main thing of note about Charles Street is that due to the fact that it was very popular during the post-Civil War immigration boom, that all the wooden signs that are built here are in the shape of what every store is selling to help all the people that were coming into Boston. And you might be more interested in the kind of spirits that you can drink at a place where everybody knows your name. Because our stop number 7 on our right-hand side is the Bull and Finch Pub, opened in 1895, now known today as Cheers. Alright, folks. Right now, the area that we have entered is called the Back Bay. Named so because it's the back of the bay. Names are hard, just like the Long Wharf and North Boston. And we were not very creative back in this tax invasion. You had to pay taxes on all the floors below your roof line. So, the easiest solution to pay less taxes was to have your upper floor be inside of your roof line. Sometimes even 2 or 3 floors. And it was a great way of getting around it here in Massachusetts. Off on the right-hand side, you guys will now be able to see across the Charles River. You guys will now be able to see So that's here on our right-hand side. So why is it called the Harvard Bridge when it goes to MIT, you might be wondering? Well, the reason for it is because when the bridge was first made back in the 1940s, resume a contest. You've all seen the ones with the red truck, and I need everybody to sit down, please. I need everybody to sit down. Sit down, please. I can't have you standing. Thank you. So, usually his ritual to colleges involve alcohol or marriage stuff. Well, MIT is involved now. As a result of this, Oliver Sloop, 18 years old, was tasked with measuring the Harvard Bridge in a way that had never been created before. Thankfully, the 18-year-old, he just grabbed the chalk and used himself. Oliver Sloop was 5'7", approximately my height, and he went all the way across the Harvard Bridge and measured that it was 364.4 Oliver Sloop's long, plus or minus here. To this day, this Sloop, which you guys can convert. If you guys are getting hot, you might want to go take a splash in the Christian Science Center splash pad fountain off on our right-hand side, where tons of little kids can usually be found splashing around. The Christian Science Center was first built in 18 as the Tipton Hotel from Disney Channel's The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Off on our left is the Boston Public Library. Boston Public Library was formed back in 9th running the Boston Marathon, with the oldest and largest marathon in the entire world, seeing 60,000 runners and 500,000.
Someday, for the rest of your life, you'll know that I'm right.
And thank you to Humphrey Bogart for that next round of safety announcement. And please try to keep all your talking to a whisper. If you guys want to start yelling on board the trolley, you can. And frankly, my dear, I don't give up. Alright, off to the right-hand side. However, just like Einstein's brilliance of the 102 years of his life, having passed away in China only in 2019, the John Hancock Tower remains as a little bit of a blight on his company's record, because it used to shake all over the plywood mountains as a result. They had to hire MIT students to build counterbalance machines for them to prevent any first right to vote here in America by a full 12 years. And it serves as the gateway into Boston's Chinatown on our right. Chinatown is the oldest and largest Chinatown in all of New England, first established in 1875 during the Irish Workers' Strike. Before it was Chinatown, however, it was the German district of Boston, which is Wichita, and as a result of this, if you go into any Chinese or Vietnamese restaurant after 2 a.m., and you order yourself a pitcher of cold tea, you're actually going